Lauren Sanchez rocked a black Birkin as she joined her husband Jeff Bezos in New York City over the weekend. The new Mrs. Bezos, 55, who recently enjoyed a night out in Paris with A-list pals such as Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn, was seen stepping out of a sleek SUV alongside the Amazon tycoon following their extravagant Venice wedding. Her latest excursion comes after it was rumored Sanchez was outbid for the original Birkin bag at a Sotheby's auction in Paris this week. Lauren showed off her figure wearing a pair of black fitted leggings as well as a white workout jacket that was partially zipped up at the front. She slipped into a pair of comfy white sneakers and added a blue printed cap on top of her dark locks, which were styled into a ponytail. The former journalist sported a pair of fashionable shades while also carrying a classic Hermes Birkin bag in her hand. Bezos, who has shown off new hair growth after being bald for over 10 years, kept it casual in a pair of blue denim jeans and a short-sleeved black shirt for the outing. He also opted for a pair of sneakers and held a brown leather bag as they headed towards their next destination. Earlier this week on Thursday, the original Birkin bag, which was first designed for model Jane Birkin in 1984, was auctioned off at Sotheby's in Paris to a private collector from Japan for a record-breaking $10.1 million. It was reported that celebrities such as Sanchez and Kris Jenner had made calls to place a bid, per Vogue, although it is not confirmed. One source alleged to AArt News that Lauren had bid anonymously, but a separate insider claimed that she had never bid during the auction. The bidding for the original Birkin, which was made in the color black and had Jane Birkin's initials underneath the handles, began a little over $1 million and lasted for 10 minutes. The previous owner of the bag, who goes by the name of Beignet, opened up to Vogue about the sell. "I am astonished at the result, but as a passionate collector myself, I am first and foremost profoundly moved by the way other collectors have invested so much fervor in trying to acquire what they clearly desired beyond words." Beignet later told the outlet, "It is very difficult to imagine my life without this Birkin bag, but I am happy." Late last month in June, Sanchez and Bezos said "I do" during a lavish 3-day wedding extravaganza which took place in the romantic city of Venice. A number of celebrities were in attendance, including Kim Kardashian, Tom Brady, Sydney Sweeney, and Orlando Bloom. Lauren walked down the aisle wearing a custom Dolce & Gabbana dress that was made of an intricate lace overlay with buttons on the front and a corset-styled bodice. The fabric on the gown pooled around the star, and a sheer white veil was placed towards the back of her head, which flowed down into a long train behind her. And earlier this week, Lauren was spotted joining a few of close pals for a night out in Paris. She put on a busty display wearing a figure-hugging, red leather mini dress with a plunging neckline on the front. Sanchez carried a black Birkin bag in her hand and allowed her long locks to cascade down past her shoulders. Along with having a blast with Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn, the former journalist was also joined by model Brooks Natter. However, her new husband Jeff Bezos was notably absent from the night out in France on Tuesday. That same day, the star was seen stepping out to attend the Balenciaga Haute Couture runway show during Paris Fashion Week. She supported stars such as Naomi Campbell and Kim Kardashian as they modeled pieces during the glitzy event. The beauty jumped to her Instagram stories to give a glimpse at some of the pieces modeled during the show. Lauren later whisked herself away to the Allen & Company Sun Valley Media and Tech Conference in Sun Valley, Idaho on Wednesday, which has been dubbed as the summer camp for billionaires. She was seen strolling next to Bezos, as they both made a joint appearance at the star-studded event. Sex and the City alum Candice Bergen, Gayle King, Disney CEO Bob Iger, and YouTube CEO Neil Mohan were also guests at the conference. The annual event is held each year during the month of July and was first launched back in 1983. Sanchez flashed a smile towards Jeff as they held hands while making their way towards the Sun Valley Resort. On July 8, 2025, Sotheby's in Paris auctioned off the first ever Hermes Birkin bag, custom made in 1984 for Jane Birkin, for an astounding $8.6 million USD. It became the most expensive handbag ever sold. Bidding frenzy, Sanchez and Jenner among high-profile contenders. The intense 13-minute bidding showdown included Lauren Sanchez, wife of Jeff Bezos, and Kris Jenner, each reportedly placing bids in the millions. Despite their efforts, both were outbid by a private Japanese collector who won at roughly $7 million, excluding fees. Shortly after the auction, Lauren Sanchez was seen carrying a black Hermes Birkin in New York City. The sighting sparked speculation that she may have purchased another Birkin following the high-profile loss, and the media wasted no time picking up on it. While the bag she carried isn't the Jane Birkin original, it underscores her ongoing taste for these ultra-luxury classics. New record established. The $8.6 million final price resets the record for luxury fashion collectibles. Celebrity bidding wars. Seeing high-profile figures like Sanchez and Jenner chasing the same trophy highlights how symbolic status bags have become. Designer culture shift. With Birkins now fetching eye-popping sums, some luxury observers say the bag is transitioning from fashion accessory to investment trophy.